All right. All right. Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. I'm the priest Ain Wa from the GMS South Carolina Midlands camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and through the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Kakodash. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. Call Haloyim La, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Kakodash. Double honors to my apostles and to my elders of great millstone that rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And also peace, love, blessings, and salutations to the elect. All right, Shalom. And as you can see on the screen, pretty much, I just have a still shot, a picture of Kyrie Irving, because that's pretty much what this lesson is, going to center around. Not necessarily, speaking about Kyrie Irving, but, speaking about the jobs of the prophets. Pretty much, Kyrie Irving, Kanye West, all these other celebrities, what they need to do is just leave it to the prophets, man. Because what's going on is, these guys, they'll listen to the Hebrew Israelites, regardless of what camp they watching. But we understand a lot of them, they low key are watching Great Millstone. But, really pertaining to the One West camps, they watch our videos. They watch us on the highways and byways for the camps that do go out. And instead of actually, giving credit to where they learn this certain knowledge from, they try to take it upon themselves to make it seem like they got so much knowledge, and they try to use their certain platforms to say certain things to make it seem like they're super deep. Right. And the reason why I say, well, these guys need to leave it to the prophets, because they're not willing to die for this truth like the prophets, the true prophets. Right. Here it is. They'll bring out certain information. And whenever Esau comes down with the hammer on them, they change up. They bitch up and, they go running back to Papa Esau, man. When Esau cuts off their lifeline, their money, when them checks stop coming in, when it comes to being a Hebrew Israelite, they don't want to do it no more. They want to denounce it. They want to apologize and do all that. So, we're seeing that with Kyrie Irving. He was, all gun-ho like he was going to stand on his square. But, when that money started, getting cut and he started losing them endorsement deals and whatnot, now he wants to denounce it. And you had IUIC, they went out to the Barclays Center, just to be seen. But at the end of the day, you can't do nothing against the truth but for the truth. They still was pushing Israel, right? But, ultimately they want to be seen or whatever. But that's not the case of this lesson, right? My point of bringing that up is, here it is. They supposedly came out there in support of Kyrie, and he downplayed it, man. Right? You had Kyrie Irving pretty much downplay it. He said he just wants to play basketball. That's what he wants to do. That's why you're not supposed to be so quick to give these guys credit when they speak about Israel, man. At the end of the day, they're not the ones putting in work like the true prophets. And what these guys are finding out is it's a lot harder than what it looks like, man. They see us putting the videos up on YouTube. They see us going out to the highways and byways, and they thinking that that's an easy thing, man. That's not a easy thing. It takes a real man to do this, right? So that's why I say leave it to the prophets. So right here, Proverbs 1:20, wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. And that's why you see the prophets out on the highways and byways, man, right? As the beloved Elder Malcolm, the head of the GMS Chicago camp, he says a lot. He says to the brothers risking their lives and their freedom to push this word, man. And that's really what we're doing. We're putting our lives on the line, because anything can happen out there on the highways and byways. But we go out there in faith. We go out there truly believing that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is protecting us. Psalms 34:7 says, the angels of the Lord encamp round about the men that fear the Lord, man. So we truly believe that the angels is around us, even though we can't see them. We feel their presence. And we truly believe that they're protecting us, man. We know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is protecting us. And things can still happen. Altercations can break out. Brothers have been in altercations and scuffles, so on and so forth, man. All out fights, especially, the apostles, they'll tell you how things used to go down back in the day. I've heard stories of how they used to get down and have to get into it with people. So anything can happen, man. We're putting our lives on the line, man. As Romans 12:2 says, making our bodies a living sacrifice, man. And that's what we're doing. That's what it's about. But you see these entertainers, these guys, they're starting to figure out it's not as easy as it looks, man. Yeah. Looking from behind a screen, or from behind the, where brothers teach, just looking, they think you got guys thinking that they can do it too. Well, let me be a revolutionary. Nah, man, Esau don't got us in his back pocket like he does these entertainers through their contracts and things like that, man. Once again, Proverbs 1:20, wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. That's why you see the men of the Lord on the highways and byways, man. And seeing the prophets back on the highways and byways, that's biblical prophecy. Revelation 11:11 speaks about how, the Lord is going to awaken us and bring us back to our remembrance. Let me grab that real quick. Revelation 11:11. And it reads, and after 3 days and a half, going into a period of 350 years, when, from 1619 to 1970, man, right? That was a period of time where this truth wasn't in the earth. We had our heritage beaten out of us, right? By Esau, Edom. But it says, and after 3 days and a half, a period of 350 years, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, speaking about the prophets. So that's biblical prophecy. And great fear fell upon them which saw them. Yeah, these elites, these, Amalek. Great fear has fell upon them, man. Right? So this is all biblical prophecy, man. The Lord said that this is going to happen. And Amalek, they really can't believe it, man. So now they're trying to do anything they can to stop this truth. Right? Now going back to, I believe I was in Isaiah 58. No, where was I at? Proverbs, Salakia. I'm going to go to Isaiah next. Proverbs 1:20. It says, wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse. Yeah, where a whole bunch of business is being conducted, usually in your downtown areas of your major cities. So these celebrities, they know about the Hebrew Israelites, whether they give credit to the Hebrew Israelites or not. In the openings of the gates in the city, she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? Yeah, we get on our people saying, come out of the ways of Babylon, this westernized philosophy, this wicked way of thinking and moving. You got to come out of that shit, man. Right? It says, and scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Right? But yeah, these guys like Kyrie and Kanye and these other celebrities. You had Nick Cannon, Ice Cube, Deshaun Jackson, a whole plethora of entertainers coming out, speaking about being Israelites. And then Esau hit them with that anti-SIM card, and they'll go back on what they was talking about, man. They'll tuck their tails between their legs and go running back to Esau. Right? This ain't an easy thing, man. Right? Let me find that scripture. First Corinthians 4:9. For I think that the Most High have sent forth the apostles last. Yeah, you got the brothers, beginning with our apostles and elders on down, right? The Lord has set us up last to push this word out and look at the vibration of the spirit of the Lord that is going forth throughout the whole earth, right? And look at what the world, look at what's going on in the world, man. Things are happening that the world has never seen before. Now you had Christianity, Islam, all of that, that's been pretty much the dominant religion. And this truth is not a religion, by the way, but that's been the so-called dominant religion for centuries, man. And ain't nothing happened. But soon as this truth comes out, now look what's going on, man. So it says, for I think that the Most High have set forth the apostles last, as it were appointed to death, we are made a spectacle unto the world and to angels and to men. And guys like Kyrie, they don't understand these parts of the scriptures, man. All eyes is on the Hebrew Israelites, and they thought that they were being revolutionaries, and they thought it was cute, and they call themselves a Hebrew Israelite, and they're saying, oh, well, I'm woke and this and that, but they don't understand that at the end of the day, when it comes to being a Hebrew Israelite and teaching, all eyes is on us, man, and that heat was too much for him, man. They pretty much is like, damn, I wasn't expecting all this. I just wanted to, enlighten my people or whatever their motive may be, right? Hey, Kyrie could have been sincere. Who knows? He could be sincere, but they don't understand the realm of what they're entering into. They don't understand the arena that they're entering into. This ain't like the Barclays arena or whatever. This ain't like the stage where you go and rap. Nah, man, it's the real deal. This is the battle of good and evil. Jacob versus Esau, man, right? And they're starting to realize that Esau's the damn devil. They're trying to figure out, damn, why I'm catching all of this flack? Because Esau don't want this truth to get spread, man. Esau don't mind if you call yourself black or Egyptian or African or whatever. But as soon as you say you're a Hebrew Israelite, that's when shit hits the fan, man. And that's what they don't understand. Okay, but they starting to figure that out now. They're starting to realize that. You know what I'm saying? I want to go into this word spectacle. Theatron. This is where you get the word theater, like a stage. It says a theater, a place in which games and dramatic spectacles are exhibited and public assemblies held. For the Greeks used the theater as also as a forum. Now that's the type of arenas that Kyrie and these entertainers are used to, right? It says a public show, a man who is exhibited to be gazed at and made sport of. But like I said, this is the real arena. This is the truth, and that's something that these guys ain't used to, man. I'm gonna pull one scripture because basically what I wanted to go into is these guys they don't understand what they're getting into, man. They don't understand what's going on out here. You see? So yeah, man, we're made a spectacle unto men. Why? Because we're the light of the world, man. Isaiah. That's my last scripture. I got to get back to the plantation. Isaiah 60:1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord Yahweh is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. Yeah, Esau the wicked. But the Lord Yahweh shall arise. But the Lord Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And that's what's going on, man. And these guys like Kanye and Kyrie, they don't understand that this is the real deal, man. So they're trying to figure out why they catching all of this flack, man. But hey, at the end of the day, like I said, they ain't used to this type of arena. So a lot of them, whenever Esau comes down with the hammer, they tuck their tail between their legs and go back, to Esau, man. But like I said, this ain't as easy as it look, man. The job of a prophet, this is the real deal, man. But hey, man, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, man. Till next time, I want to say shalom.